get rid of it. And we play football. In the end zone, Brown will take it out. A slight hesitation, and Antonio Brown with a good return to start this game for the Steelers. Crosby forced him out. And a 37-yard return by the rookie Antonio Brown starts this game. Now we look at the backs and receivers for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They rank 14th overall offensively, and an offensive line, Troy, is the sixth different combination up front. And the first NFL start at center for Doug Legursky.
Yeah, a lot of adjustments really along that offensive line throughout the season. They were able to settle in over the second half, and then a big loss last week or 2 weeks ago in that AFC Championship game when Marquise Pouncey went down with the foot injury.
Starting at the 36, quick throw, Hines Ward out on the edge, and it's Matthews making the play for Green Bay. And now the defense. These are two defenses that are very similar. Coordinator is Dom Capers. They run a 3-4, as do the Steelers. P.J. Raji is in the middle, then the linebackers, and we'll be saying Clay Matthews' name a lot.
Well, it seems we do each and every week, and I think that when you look at what Pittsburgh intends to do with some of their empty sets, they've not yet shown it. You can anticipate that Clay Matthews receiving a lot of single blocking there up front.
On second down and 6, Mendenhall gets it, and he goes down immediately. A loss on the play of 4, and Frank Zombo, who had missed 6 straight games with a knee injury, active, starting, and he makes a play on the second snap.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of talk when you come in, you play the Green Bay Packers. Because of the way that they played defensively in the regular season, they were one of the worst in the NFL in terms of stopping people running the football. In the postseason, that has not been the case. They have been exceptional.
It's 3rd and 10. Fires to the sideline, incomplete. And it's 3 and out for the Steelers with their first possession. Antonio Brown, the intended target.
Well, that's a great job there defensively by the Green Bay Packers. They defer the coin toss. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. Antonio Brown with the opening kickoff. And he was able to give this offense pretty good field position, but Pittsburgh failed to do anything with it.
Lamont Williams waits for it. Campanos, a former Packer, will kick it. There has never been a punt return for a touchdown in Super Bowl history, and there will be one here. That ball is dropped, and the fight for the football. A muff punt by Tramon Williams, and let's see who gets on top. Talk about anxious moments here at the start of the game. It stays with Green Bay as Tramon Williams with Sam Shields, the rookie, right in his face. His teammate couldn't haul it in cleanly, and then somebody down at the bottom of the pile came away with a football.
Yeah, I think that was the bigger thing, Joe, that Tramon Williams, you know, sometimes you get into a game like this, you don't know how these young players, how their nerves are going to be, but I don't think that was the case. I think it was just the fact that Sam Shields was right there in his lap, and he was worried about him, and so there for a split second, he just took his eyes off the ball. Big break there by Green Bay being able to get back on that ball. It was
Tramon Williams who came away with the football, so in the end, no harm, no foul, and now starting at the 21. Quick throw from the middle, broken up, and a good play made by Woodley on Jennings. And so now this offense, which has been putting up yards and points in the postseason, under the controls of Aaron Rodgers.
He's been outstanding. He's been great all season long. He's been good in the postseason. Didn't have as good a game in the championship game there against the Chicago Bears, but still, having said that, has completed over 70% of his passes in the 3 postseason games.
On the second play, it starts, and the rookie starts 50 yards. Knocked down by Woodward. This is a defense that is coordinated by Dick LeBeau, who is a 73-year-old Hall of Famer. It's a 3-4 defense in Troy. The question for Green Bay offensively is, will Aaron Rodgers have time to take advantage of the matchups on the outside?
Yeah, that's every quarterback goes into each game against these Steelers saying the same thing. And there's very few matchups when you look at these outside linebackers that they don't win on a consistent basis week in and week out.
Penalty flag flies. Could be a free play, and this one is complete to Driver. Steelers were showing a blitz, and they came across early. And the preliminary indication is it's against Pittsburgh. It's a 24-yard completion.
Offside, number 51. Defense. Penalty is declined. First down.
It's the blitz right here that Pittsburgh had a lot of success with last year in that December meeting. They come right back with it here on the first possession. They get Ferrier for being offside. But the Packers failed to pick this blitz up very well last year, and they knew they were going to get a heavy dose of it. First time the Steelers come with it, they're able to block it up, even though Ferrier got called with a penalty.
So that's the first down of the game, and Rodgers now has his team at his own 46. Play action. Rodgers throws, gets hit too high for Jordy Nelson. And Aaron Rodgers ends up on his back. Aaron Rodgers.
Brett Kiesel right here. He just twists and he keeps playing. They turn him loose. They thought they had 2 guys on him, and Brett Kiesel, Joe, he got a lot of attention this week for that thing that he's calling a beard, but he's a heck of a football player too, and I think that maybe is what got lost this week.
Hasn't touched that beard since June. Consequently, nobody else has touched it. Second and 10. Here starts. Tries to run through Simmons. Picks up 3. I started to say that Aaron Rodgers grew up in Chico, California, Northern California, about 90 minutes northeast of Sacramento. Dad is Ed, his mom Darla, 2 brothers, Luke and Jordan. He grew up a 49er fan, idolized Joe Montana, then Steve Young, was not recruited out of high school, went to Butte College, a junior college, then got a ride to Cal. His favorite team, Yellowstone, in the first round when he was drafted in 05. The Packers was thrilled to fill to them with a 24th pick, 3rd and 7. Stuck up front. This is Nelson through his arms. That pass was there, and Jordy Nelson could not come down with it.
Aaron Rodgers had Ferrier back in his lap, but he still delivered a perfect throw here. You're going to see, that's a ball that Jordy Nelson makes most of the time. Just went right through his arms. There's Ferrier. You got John Kuhn, who was in protection. He's got to go attack Ferrier, because Ferrier, even though he's been in this league a long time, he is a physical player.
Vasquez had a very good postseason. Drills this one deep, and Jared Bush can't make the play. Into the end zone. Steelers will have it for the second time, starting at their own 20. Almost. Nelson couldn't make the catch. No score early. Super Bowl 45.